stalkers, right? I can't even do it with a straight face.
Is it wrong to like? Is it wrong? Is that what you're saying?
What's the quote? What's the actual quote from the thing? You can play Sweet Home Alabama. Should you? No.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh man, yeah, a little bit of inside humor to start that one off. But how's it going, everybody? yeah, good to be. Good to see everyone. Good to be back.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah,
in a hot minute.
And like 7 weeks, I think, since I've been on the stream at least. It was here last week, but yeah. How's it going, everybody? Good to see you. I like the NJ import, Andy. It's great. There are certain differences, but I mean, there's obvious differences, but I feel like for the price point, this is like undoubtedly a very, very, very great Strat. But when you pay 4 times more for something, you will get a little bit more out of it. So I definitely am a fan of the US model, but relative to price point, this is a phenomenal guitar for sure. I really like it. The ample is pretty unhinged, not gonna lie. Yeah. What do you think of the new ample? I brought this this wall of amps with me. Manny didn't set up everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Sean, you absolutely did. We were eating pizza right before the live stream, and I was like, I'm like, have you guys seen like That Song Stinks with Pat Finity? If you guys haven't seen that, you guys, as soon as the stream is over,
go watch it.
Watch that.
That was what prompted us to jam on that. Yeah, because I haven't watched that channel, but you've mentioned it several times, and I was like crying laughing watching this video. The episode was on All Night Long by Kid Rock.
Yeah.
That's why the song stinks.
Kyle introduced it to us at NAMM this year, and like we were just pissing ourselves laughing at it, like
because he knows his stuff so well theoretically, but just why? The delivery is perfect.
Yeah, and we were like, what should we? Can we get a rev pedal mobile? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Pedal camera we'll have to do for now.
But
yeah, no, that was awesome. I'm definitely going to go watch a bunch more of those. What was the other one that you said was really good? It was
Lil Weezer one.
And 3 Doors Down.
3 Doors Down Kryptonite. Where he's like, he's got this bit where he's like, man, he's like, that Brad guy from 3 Doors Down, he's like, literally like anybody can sing like him. His last note at the end is like, yeah! He's like, and literally he like puts a thing out on Instagram and is like, he's like, can you sing the like last big note in Kryptonite? And it's like, yeah! And everyone can do it. Like legit, everybody can do it. I just did it and I can't sing worth a rat's ass. So do it. Come on, let's hear your yeah.
No, I'm too tired for that.
Oh, Sammy.
Give me going and we'll have some beers and we'll do it.
Sammy's got to have like...
I'm not going to come in guns a-blazing like that. Gone for 6 weeks. Just come in 3 doors down. Kicking 3 doors down. Anyways.
So, smash that like button for us.
Yeah.
Do all the things.
Yeah, we're going to try some fun stuff tonight.
Yeah.
Cool to get more friends here hanging out. And,
yeah. I mean, we've been talking about this for a long time.
As in like... More than a year.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
About how we're going to get our boards together and like fix up all of the stuff that's terrible about our existing boards. Mine is legitimately in pieces because I don't know. We kind of ended up salvaging pedals from it for other purposes, and then Manny built these for the NAMM show, and it was like, well, these kind of serve the purpose that we need in here, and we just never got around to redoing yours. But I feel like, yeah, the whole thing, like, we wanted to build like the studio boards, and we were using these for a while, and you had the idea to like build the boards themselves, but now we're kind of on the hunt for, I don't know exactly what, like some sort of double tiered type system, like I built something like, you know what? Hey Manny, can you go get that board out of my office and I'll show you guys?
Yeah, we have them here actually.
Yeah.
So why do my strings look oranger? I don't know. I wonder what this probably has stock strings on it. That is the Dario's, a different brand. This is the
the wooden one from my office that like we were originally gonna use, but that I've decided to abandon.
Do they actually look orange? That's weird. I don't know. I wonder what comes on these. Probably Ernie
Anthony,
balls.
you're having a stroke. Call 911 immediately. Do you smell toast or burnt toast?
Yeah, no, they do look a little grainier. Maybe Ernie balls, or I don't know if Schecter just like does their own in-house thing for strings, but either way, I don't know. I know those are D'Addario's, so if it means anything.
It's called a D'Addario.
Oh.
D'Addario.
D'Addario. Okay.
D'Addario.
Yeah? What do you guys say? Do you say D'Addario or do you say D'Addario as one word? Or D'Addario?
The frets are bright red too.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe the...
So,
Hey, Manny.
Everybody say hi to Manny.
Hi, Manny.
So this is what we were gonna use, which is like it's fun. It's
When did you route these initially? Like
this last summer or
Yeah.
last fall, and like it can turn like I was taking, I'll say taking inspiration, not stealing all the ideas from. Here, I'm gonna give you that other piece. Give me that other piece. Give me that other piece. I didn't even show him. Oh, come on, Manny. And then I did like this because I absolutely ripped off the Schmidt array thing.
with
'Cause I was like,
the double tier, but with room for like a volume pedal.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And I
which
was
is like a brilliant design for sure.
Yeah, but that thing is heavy without any pedals on it. And then I was like, I don't want anything that's going to be that heavy. Dario.
I say Dorito, Cheetos, and Cheetos custom mix.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what I think
you
you're
call me,
saying.
dude. Yo, Hawkins Cheesies or Hawkins Cheesies or Cheetos. I think I like the Hawkins Cheesies.
So man, I'm on the Hawkins cheesy train there. I'm gonna say though that like the mini bags that you can get, like the huge bag full of. Oh hey, actually, Manny, can you go to my office and get us some Hawkins cheesies? I think there's some.
No, we're not.
I think there's
those.
some inside that if you flip up the. Do you know how that coffee table opens up? I think there's some in there. You should go get them for Sammy and I.
Ernie
Let's
says,
get-
Ernie. Why did I say Ernie Ball? TJ says, Ernie Ball because they pay me to. Sounds like a good deal.
Ooh,
No
Paid
Dia, no Dia in Dario. That's the consensus from Mr. Tubbs, Derek. It's Dario.
no, Sean. I will call it Dario.
Jeremy.
You have to. Oh, geez, what was
That
that?
was a good pop.
Yeah, something happened there.
Yeah. Anyways, that was kind of what we've been meaning to get to building those for a while, and I guess just inevitably with how crazy the last year has been and with everything going on, we just hadn't had time. But now we will have some time, so I guess we kind of started looking in. And at Country Fest, we were looking at all the different rigs, and Chad had the Schmidt board, which we had it on the Dallas tour, which was very heavy with the hard shell case. But I will say it's like if you have it hooked up, like the double tier thing, if you do have it hooked up, this is the move. This is the move right here. I'm not gonna eat these till later. We're gonna eat them now, dude. Are you really gonna eat these and then play your guitar? Oh, you're gonna get slapped on this stream. I'm not doing that. Let's go. Nope. Derek's got to go wash his hands now. He's literally just trying to irk everyone here. It is your picking hand, though. If that left hand touches any of those, it's no. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore what's happening next to me. But the Schmidt board was. I'm distracting myself. Don't let me do this.
I can't do that. I can't even do that.
No.
I used to go for wings with this dude, who legit to lick like the wing sauce off his fingers, would go like knuckle deep, like just. It was just the grossest thing. My wife came with us once and she's like, I can't handle it. She was like, I'm not coming back.
I can't do it. Derek is fire. And that's his guitar. He can do what he wants. You are right, Anthony. It is. But I like
These are back to the. I mean, we're not talking about whatever you're talking about right now. We're talking about
Cheesies.
Canadian Hawkins Cheesies. Our American friends, you don't have these, do you?
I don't know if they do. Do they? Are they Canadian only?
Do you
I
guys
guess
have
so.
these? Come on now. I take these over Cheetos. They're crunchy.
I like them
But
too.
this is the appropriate serving size. Anything more than this size bag, and I definitely want to throw up. They're so awesome, but
so
you're just like,
My wife puts those in the freezer.
why?
And
They're already really
apparently
hard.
this is a thing, though. You've never heard of that? Okay.
No, I have
feel
not,
like you would
but-
have heard of that. But anyways, Hawkins are the best. I will actually vote for these over Cheetos.
Next damn show, we're
bringing them.
We're going to bring a
they'll
bunch
be
of
the
Hawkins
new,
Cheesies. We're not going to remember this.
The new Reese cups.
The new Reese. Yeah,
new Reese.
the Hawkins Cheesies are the new Reese cups.
Yeah.
Nice. They're the new. That's the new Haribo. We're gonna have to make the pedal boxes bigger so we can fit one bag of Hawkins Cheesies in every pedal box.
Support Canadian.
Yeah.
Sorry, Country Fest. Yeah, so Chad was touring with the Schmidt board, and I will say if you have a MIDI setup where you have MIDI switching going on and you don't need access to the stuff underneath all the time, it's a brilliant system for sure because you can really easily tweak stuff should you need to, but if everything's programmed, you can store so much.
Yeah, man, I'm nervous about like the weight of it because I'm a big sissy now and I don't want to carry heavy things. I'm nervous that like by the time I load it up with all the crap that I'm gonna want to put on my board, that I'm just gonna be like, his Chad's is nice, but I honestly feel like Chad's would be too small for the amount of stuff I would put on. But I don't know.
Yeah.
He had some pretty big pedals on there and it's pretty awesome.
Totally, for sure. And I will say he trialed a lot of stuff. Like we were back and forth with going, and he kind of had an idea of what he wanted. But I think should he have had more room, he probably would have utilized it.
Tell you what, if you're into Hawkins Cheesies or Cheetos, smash that like button for us. Yeah. If you're into either one.
If you're into either one.
And if you're not, smash that like button anyway, because we need you to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Apparently they're not in America though, and he's had them when he's in Canada, so that's cool.
McKinley, is that a Centaur that you saw? Yeah.
It is. Yeah, we have a couple Centaurs here. Yeah, the gold and the silver, and then the J-Rock equivalents.
And I got the KTR. That's actually what I'm playing right now. Is like, I got the KTR. Hey, Sean, since you're here, you can explain to me if I'm doing this right or not. So I'm actually putting the KTR into the boost side of the, into the boost side of the tilt because, as Sammy and I have been saying for a long time, the boost side of the tilt is like a must because it's the always on.
Yeah, and we use
thing.
it. We use it in different ways too, which is cool. Like, I will say, so yeah, what I kind of want to do, and I guess getting back to the board builds is like, you know, we have access to a lot of this different stuff, and I guess starting, we're extremely lucky to. Firstly, I will say, but secondly, with new board builds, like I've been sticking to a lot of the same stuff, and I've been wanting to try a lot of different things, but going in earlier and just trying pedals to kind of set up for this, and it's like, oh, the tilt kind of just needs to be on now. And Chad was saying the same thing, and Darren when they tried it was like, no, the blue just stays on, and I like to use it for. Like, obviously, for the mid-gain stuff, you can use it as, like, a little bit of a boost or whatever, but I really like to use it as a low cut just for some of the high-gain tones, too. Like, you just get a lot more prominence in the mid-range and everything.
For when you're degenting.
Degenting. Yeah, we can
For
do
the
some of
degens
that.
from upcountry.
But you know, when I'm on my board, I guess, generally, I'm kind of a big fan of, like, different stages of gain as opposed to just having, like, one that you turn more gain up because you get a lot more functionality out of that.
Right.
And having different voices you can combine. So I generally like to have, like, a bit of a boost, like something that could be just a little bit of a boost, like a little bit of the edge of breakup, then something that's more of like a crunch tone, and then something that's more like an amp in a box, maybe with like a tube screamer type boost that I can kick in front of those for different types of boosts into those pedals and all that. Especially with like a single channel amp, like with these, you know, I find myself using the channels a lot, but like with a D20 or a Fender style amp or anything like that, I generally need like 3 different stages with some sort of boost, all of which work well together, I would say.
Okay.
And I think the tilt would kind of just stay on at the beginning of that, so that was the first one I ended up picking, and I don't think I intended on picking one of our pedals as the first one, but like truthfully, it's just on now.
I did, and I told you you had to.
Caught me, guys.
Yeah. No, he's lying.
Actually, though, like when I kind of learned how that application really worked, it was like, yeah, this works for literally everything. Like it just, you know. I mean, how would you use it? Like, how do you like to use the tilt? Like, you were
Always
saying,
on.
you were saying
Like,
too that was always on. But how do you have it set with the boost? Like, do you have it actually boosting, or is it just kind of giving you that cut?
I have it set however it was set on here last, actually, and I was just like, doesn't that sound awesome? Am I wrong? Even without the Klon. Like compared to, listen to just how that comes alive. Like,
Yeah, it's great.
like I don't know what the right word is because I'm handicapped when it comes to
it-
figuring out how to say these things. But like,
It
I don't have the vocabulary.
it just brings out more of the, I don't know, that's what I was saying to Sean, it just brings out more of the natural frequency of what you're playing, and like I guess scooping that low end out, it just gets rid of a lot of that muddy sub bass frequency or like noise that you might run into, and just clears everything up, I guess.
Even if you leave that bottom end in though, like that's without that cut switch.
Yeah, I like running it in the middle and just kind of setting it like, yeah.
Justin Bryan says Strats sound better in E flat. You're probably right.
You are right.
I am not an E flat.
So yeah, so this is without the tilt. And I like to, for pretty much everything, I kind of like to set the volume so it's pretty much at unity. Like,
Yep.
and then just find the frequency that you want to kind of cut. It's without.
Yeah, you've got a lot more top ends.
Yeah,
You have it dialed, eh?
And that is the split tone. Yeah, I actually have the tilt EQ pretty much at noon right now. Like you could go back a little bit more and get even a little bit more of that.
Justin Bryant, you're no longer allowed to watch our live streams. And anybody who is thinking about buying anything from Two Notes, please just wait till Justin Bryant no longer works at Two Notes before you buy any of their products. just kidding. Justin's, when he's not being a douche, he's a great dude. How much is the tilt? It is $269 US dollars.
Yeah, so I like that for a clean tone. Like you just kind of set the volume that you want, and then just find the frequency. Like this is a little less of a cut. That's about halfway. And then this is like fully scooped out, which works for like the
Paradise City solo that you keep playing nonstop.
just the buggy now.
Yeah.
So I'd probably set it at unity with the tilt EQ just like right flat, because that'll work for if I want to leave this on all the time. That'll work in front of pretty much anything to give it the character that I want. And then again, yeah, you were saying with like the hard low cut there. That's with like the super hard cut. This is just a little less. And then this is the middle setting, which I like. Honestly, pretty much everything just right in the middle.
Justin, you will hate me when I tell you later what I paid for that SLO. It just came in like Monday. Which I don't know how much of the stuff on the amp wall you guys can see.
Yeah, there's a few new additions for sure, and we eventually would aim to have all this hooked up with the switchers.
Yeah,
so
we got it. We just started getting all the shelving that put up, so pretty soon we'll have like the amp heats hooked up, and we'll do some live streams where we just mess with different amp. But honestly, the best sounding amp on that wall to me that is not one of our amps, because obviously I'm fairly biased there, is 100%. That Marshall / AFD 100.
I didn't get to try it yet.
It is the best.
It was funny because
the best.
I came in yesterday and like we were actually talking about something like relative to work, and Dorian's like, "Yeah, but first things first, you gotta try out the slosh."
Yeah, so
like,
good, man.
And I was like, "Really?" Because I thought he was kidding. I'm like, "Are you joking?" Because I don't know anything about it. And he's like, "Yeah, it's legit, unbelievable." So gotta try it out. What is like the deal with it? Is it modeled after anything, or is it just like? Is it based on any sort of Marshall, or is it just his thing?
The amp used for Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah, but it's not like what was that?
It's a JCM 800.
It was a JCM, yeah. When they did it.
So what happened was Slash rented it from a store, used it for Appetite, and then never returned it. He stole it.
Oh.
And then one of his techs one day returned it to the store. Like 2 years later, or something like that, returned it to the store, and he was like, "No, that was the one." And then
there was just something with that specific one.
I guess so.
It's like, I'm keeping this.
Yes.
There you go.
So the way I play that tilt boost, though, because I know you were asking, is...
No, I was.
Yeah, no, that's... I do it that. There it is.
Oh, that's what I knew you did.
Yeah.
I figured that was the approach.
Yeah. And I mean, on the drive side, obviously, that's one of the other things, because we're talking about like overdrives, and one of the things I've never done is exactly what you said. So before I get into that, it's time for a quick commercial break.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Brazen Hall Brewery from Winnipeg,
so
which actually did not sponsor this. I went to the liquor mart and bought these.
Cheers.
So
thanks,
here's
Brazen
the deal.
Hall.
In Canada, we have liquor marts, or at least in Manitoba. We have to buy all of our beer there because, you know what? Our government sucks. And it'd be nice if we could buy it at just any grocery store, but we can't. So I went looking because our buddy Deco Waves was like, "Hey, why don't you guys talk about like some local beers, and instead of just being like, hey, what are you drinking tonight? Why don't we actually tell you guys a little bit about what we're drinking?" So that's what we're gonna do tonight, and we chose Brazen Hall, or like Brazen Brewing Company, which is it's actually like a brew pub in Winnipeg that I actually, the first time I went there, I was going there just for, actually, Sean and Travis were in town, and...
when we all went, that was the first time you went there?
Yeah. Oh, you were there, right?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. I've been there for...
It was when we were working on the tilt, right?
Yeah, I'd just gone with my dad for dinner before, and it's like a great restaurant as well.
But, killer food. They've got this burger called, I think it's called the Krakow, or something that's got like, does it have like cabbage and like...
Yeah, I think so.
It's not sauerkraut, but it's something kind of like that, or kimchi, like something like that, some sort of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won Burger Week, maybe not last year, but the year before, I think.
I think they've won a couple times.
Yeah.
Place is amazing. If you're from Winnipeg and you haven't been there, get your ass down there. Kind of want to go there after tonight, but I'm not gonna be able to. So I got too much
Wait,
stuff to do.
Robbie also saying, why do I have DR neons? Are these strings actually orange? They're not orange to me at all. That's crazy when I'm looking.
Dude,
on
they
the screen,
are.
I'm seeing
Look
that.
at it. Look at when you shift there.
That's so weird. They're
It's awesome.
They're like completely normal nickel strings, and when I'm looking at them in person, they are completely normal nickel strings. I have no idea why the camera's perceiving them.
The
that way.
guitar itself looks way more like
Yeah.
neon-y green than normal. So
That's really weird.
yeah. So I am currently drinking. So they have, I think they have like 4 different beers that they brew in house at a time.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking their Jarper Amber Ale tonight.
Ambler ale.
So shall we see what it says? It says, named after our chieftain's Viking horse that wouldn't quit. Jarper Amber Ale celebrates bold and rich flavors right to the last sip. Oh, it's probably all right.
Sounds pretty good.
This beer pairs with your hearty meal.
Said
pedals,
had a bunch of pizza and
Yeah. Or with dessert. So either with a hearty meal or dessert. So in other words,
Anytime.
just drink it whenever you want to drink some beer because it's good. Yeah. And then it says deep in color, rich in flavor.
Oh, Kyle's right.
Brown ale.
It's the light off the amp wall. No?
Nope, we
Yeah.
fixed it.
You did?
Here's the thing on our end.
Oh, well, now I'm not glowing. Sorry, guys. So fun's over.
Yeah. It was cooler. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Just gonna say that.
So what are you guys drinking?
I saw McKinley just said Cold Lake Brewery has some really nice stuff. That's awesome.
nice.
Cold
Okay.
Lake, Alberta.
Yep.
Kentucky Bourbon Ale. Yeah,
We're gonna-
Sean, of course.
I went for Winnipeg stuff today. Some of the next ones we'll do stuff that's local to here, or maybe some Saskatchewans.
Saskatchewans. Cut a couple syllables. It's too hard.
Some Saskatchewans.
Saskatchewans.
Yeah. What do you have?
I have the Haze Bomb, which is a juicy pale ale, which is pretty much what it tastes like. It's like verging on. It's only, well, I guess it's 5.3, so it's like not an IPA, but pale with a bit of a juicy undertone. It says taste notes.
What does a juicy undertone mean, Sam?
It's got an oaky afterbirth. Remember The Office? I don't know. It's like it's not super prominently fruity, but it is there, I guess, if I had to say.
Very nice.
Pale ale is double dry hopped, some of the most expensive hops around, so you won't have to look hard for notes of orange juice, peach, grapefruit, and coconut. There you go.
Is it like pretty hoppy? Like
No.
it's a little bitter?
No, it's enough, like it's noticeable, but
Enough
it's not.
that I don't want it?
No, you might like it actually. It's not too bad. Nice mix. I'm not a fan of like super hoppy beers either, but I don't like super sweet. This
Who else is
actually
into hoppy beer here?
Very nice balance.
Manny, get out.
Manny has a beard, so he likes IPAs.
It is a requirement, so.
Yes. Yeah. Yingling. Yeah. Yeah. Nice lager. No one in the Netherlands drinks Heineken, but everyone else in the world seems to. Yeah, it's pretty popular here. I would say Heineken is pretty popular here as well. So that's with the drive side on.
So what I was talking about before our stupid commercial break that I said there.
Brought to you by Brazen Hall.
Yeah, brought to you by Brazen Hall.
Brought to you by Carl
Please,
Jr.
Brazen Hall, watch this and give us some sort of gift card or something to come and have food there. I won't bring Sam. I'll come by myself.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Every time I say that, I get paid.
Why do you keep saying that?
Brondo, the thirst mutilator. Movie is the best.
If anyone hasn't seen Idiocracy, you need to.
What's up,
Sorry,
Scott?
so we just got sidetracked again. Before that, we're talking about the drive side, I think.
Yeah, so I was saying that I've never done like what you were talking about, and you know, Sean was building his board and talking about the fact that he's got the Greer Lightspeed. He mentioned on here too that he's putting that into the front of the tilt, and
In front of the tilt.
yeah, and I've never stacked overdrives.
Nice.
Being completely honest, I always went for all of my distortion tones or drive tones came from the amp,
Right.
with the exception of this pedal right here, the good old TS9. This is my old ass TS9 from
Yep.
the late 90s.
Which I actually chose as one of my ones to audition for the board.
Yeah.
Because it's classic.
Yeah, so I would use that just for like bluesy stuff, right? But otherwise, I was always
You're such a contradiction of what I would go for. It's
I
like,
know, it
use
just-
this for standalone blues tones into a rectifier and don't boost it.
yes, yes,
Like,
yes.
yeah,
That is 100%.
that's awesome.
I mean, most of
love
the time that I use that, I was gonna use a Fender. I'll be honest,
Yeah.
but not always.
I mean, it'll definitely hit anything well and like make it break up nicely. But
yeah. So like so I never stacked overdrives. Actually, like, had that been on when I hit, if it was using my boogie and I hit the second or third channel on my boogie, I'd have been like, oh, damn it, and like quickly shutting it off.
Really?
Meanwhile, it probably sounded amazing, and
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. They're like, oh, all of a sudden it sounds clear and tight.
GigRig G3, that's the switcher Chad had on his board too.
Yeah.
That's a great unit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Daniel Steinhardt from That Pedal Show.
Oh, yeah?
Is a GigRig dude.
Cool. No, it's a great unit for sure.
I have the RJM Mastermind of some sort that...
Those are fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what Aaron was using on his rig.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the look of the GigRig G3 thing better.
Yeah. I will say it's really cool because Chad had the app on his phone where he could just save different set lists and just like beam it in there, and it's like, boom, there's your set for tonight.
I need that.
Yeah, you definitely need that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you are gigging and you're
dude, 100%.
things are changing. It's like in your phone, drag and drop, great. Put it in your thing,
I
good to
wasn't
go.
really even kidding. I kind of want it just because you said that it doesn't. I mean, I haven't used that with the
Yeah.
H9 or any of the other stuff that has apps, but you know, hey,
Fair.
the H9 has an app, doesn't it? I didn't just say something wrong, did I? Anybody? I guess not.
Available LCBO using the.
Anybody else see this, man? I saw this last week, and for our Canadian friends, Iron Maiden has a case of beer called the Trooper case.
Yeah, I don't know where we can get it.
Yes, thank you, Stephen Rundle.
Thank you, Steve.
What's going on?
Thanks, man. Hope you're doing good. What are you talking about? We were talking about MIDI switchers, David.
No, I was talking about
Oh.
Iron Maiden has a case of beer called Trooper.
Oh, right. Right, they do. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've actually seen it in person here, but you said someone has it that was local.
I just
here.
saw
They
it.
said they did.
I thought they were local, but maybe they were in Ontario. Like maybe they were like in Kenora for the weekend or something.
I did see that it was being shipped out of Ontario.
Boom, Robbie's got it.
Robbie, if we
Canada
can't,
only Rush one. I don't need the Rush beer.
Robbie, if we can't find it, I might hit you up I might send you some cash to get some for us and send it here because Derek wants to try it on the stream.
Yeah.
Cool.
As if you don't want to teach me Iron Maiden licks while we drink the Trooper beer.
Play minor thirds and play an E minor.
I don't know what minor thirds are, buddy. So
It's the third interval of the minor scale.
already lost me. What is the interval? Isn't that the band you used to play with?
No, that's plural. There's more than one note.
What's plural? Is that
Two.
another band? Oh, more than one.
Plurals. That's another
plurals.
gen band. Yeah, that's
Nice.
exactly it. Yeah.
Oh,
about
you have the Trooper beer in New Zealand? What?
David actually was asking about the app. Yeah, it's for the GigRig G3,
Okay.
which is the GigRig is the company, the G3 is the unit. You should check it out. It's a really cool MIDI switcher, similar to the Mastermind or the
Yeah.
ES8 or anything like that. But
The Rush beer is great. I don't trust that. There's very few things about Rush that I find great. So,
I doubt Geddy Lee made the beers.
just can't be associated. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Cool. Anyways,
So I've never been into stacking overdrives. So that's very new to me. And I mean, I like when I
Do you think a Klon, now that you've had a chance to try the different Klons, do you think a Klon type pedal is something that would stay on your board?
I don't know for sure, but I mean, even that with the boost and the drive side of the tilt, I like that. Maybe a little less gain.
Yeah. Anthony, with tilt boost on, you might want a compressor for certain things, but I don't really think you would need it. It's not a compressor. It's more of like a low cut with a boost, right? But that does bring out a lot of the things that a compressor will, in a way that a guitar wants that.
More gain.
Sounds good.
What do you guys think? You like it? Sean, do you hate me for doing this with your pedal?
So that's the KTR into
So yeah, it's the Klon KTR. If you guys can see, this here is right here. Look at this. Look at this fancy pedal that he can't figure out how to get to show. You want me to move it to where you can see it?
I'm gonna wire some things up.
This
while
thing
we're going
here that says, "Kindly remember the ridiculous hype that offends so many is not of my making." I also huge props go to Bill Finnegan for putting that message on there, and also the almost always better and almost always worse. Yeah, so good.
That's great.
Yeah, love it.
Okay, I'm gonna switch some things around.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna put something on? Can you still buy that pedal? Which one? The tilt? All the time. Sean's got some on his website. Go get it. SeanTubbsMusic.com. Go get you a tilt. Maybe he'll autograph it for you. Maybe he won't. Yeah, probably have to send some sort of story about why he should autograph it for you, because I think he's pretty picky about it. I tried to get him to sign mine. He told me to suck it. I was like, it's not cool at all, man. It's not cool.
All right, I got the
He signed like 2 for you. Like, I don't understand what the... I don't know what I did. The red one that I just jammed through, I don't know if the KTR is still made or what. I got this. So a bunch of the stuff that we've got here today, there was this huge ass auction that happened like right after we got back from NAMM in BC.
Yeah.
The guy had it had to be well over 1,000 pedals. There was 1,200 different items or like lots in the auction.
Was it a store or was it like just
No, it was. I think it was either just some major collector, but I think more likely it was a player, like a real player, because he had so many boards that he had built and like stuff with like Pete Cornish effects and like just kind of crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. Sean said I didn't say suck it. I said shove it. I'm sorry. Sorry, Sean.
Big
Sorry,
difference.
I got that wrong. Yes. So. Yeah, so there was a few pedals that I was like, I wanna check that out. So I got, I essentially got 5 pedals because it was they were all in lots of 5. So with the KTR, I got 5 pedals for the price of, a little less than what a KTR actually normally sells for right now.
Right.
Because the KTR sells, they're pretty stupid. Like they're like $700 to $1,000 or something.
Crazy.
I mean, way better than the Centaurs. The Centaurs are
a lot.
Like in Canadian dollars, the silver one was like 5,000 or 7,000 or something like that, and the gold one was like 9. So like in US dollars, it was like $8 and $12, I believe.
Yeah.
Seems about right. Yeah, the auction was insane. They had like 9 or 10 James Tylers. There had to have been over 100 PRS guitars, either vintage PRS like 80s PRSs or like private stock wood library artist
Like
series, like
rare
serious
stuff. Yeah.
serious tops. It just looked gorgeous.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So yeah, that's where I got the SLO 100, the AFD. I got a Bogner Ecstasy. Everything was honestly like half price or less.
That's crazy,
than
man.
what it was. So
He must have sold everything.
well, the thing was, and this is what was really interesting, and Sean will vouch for me on this. This guy had, like, honestly, the collection was in the millions, like, of how much it was worth, right?
Yeah.
There was nothing vintage in it. What player that has that level of stuff has no vintage instruments?
Like guitars.
Yeah. Anything. Guitars, amps, no vintage amps?
I guess so. You're like a contemporary collector.
Yeah, but they won't be. That guy probably...
Yeah.
He probably is sitting on a vintage collection that dwarfs all of his modern stuff and was like,
He has to. Yeah.
I'll just get rid of all of that stuff.
Has to.
What is the Klon sound anyway? You want to hear it?
You can try some, yeah.
Here it is. There's my clean tone.
It's like a really, really nice, like I believe the secret with the actual Klon is the way the tone stack's wired, but it's like a really nice, broken up, gainy kind of push. Actually, while we got this going here, maybe I'll hook up, the Archer is kind of the same deal, right?
Yep. So like you can run it like as a mid gain, or you can run it like BMO, I thought maybe it would have been like a doctor or a lawyer, but he had so many boards that were like clearly gigging boards, and also so many artist series PRS, like so many artist series that like I don't think you can get very easily as like just a rich dude. Like I think you have to be.
You have to like know.
You have to know somebody at PRS to get that stuff. I thought at least the older ones, like the like '90s ones and stuff.
Yeah. This is the J Rocket Archer, which I know is like a really sought after kind of like Klon-ish pedal as well. This is without. This is with. This is with the tilt on, I will say. This is without the tilt. Tilt on. So yeah, I don't know, it's just like, almost like you're just picking up the preamp channel like crazy, right? Like that?
Right there,
You
right?
got the... and that is like a sound that I do like to have, like, as I was saying before, like something Klon-ish is nice because it sits nicely in that like broken up, pushed clean type thing. When you hit it like with a boost in front of it, like the tilt or like something like that, you can get
Is
a
the
lot.
tilt in front of yours right now?
Right now, the Archer is in front actually.
Yeah, that's what I did too,
yeah.
and I'm not sure which way it should be going.
I would personally, well, I think we got the cables to try it. Let's switch because I probably personally would run the tilt like right at the beginning of my chain.
Okay.
I mean, Sean could maybe provide some insight on that, but I think personally I like that just because that way it kind of feeds into everything and you're not really like low cutting after your guitar signal. Like I feel like it thrives on the actual guitar signal itself. But obviously it's intended for a lot of different things. But let's actually just try that quick and see if I can.
Instrument in. So I just want to put this.
Guitar.
So I'm just moving guitar. Yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing here, right?
We're moving the cables.
Yeah, I think.
I'm muted. Yeah, we're good.
No.
I'm gonna swap some stuff around here. Let's do this.
Hold on here.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I personally would like it in front, but
This instrument goes in front. So
let's watch us swap out cables, guys. So
let's
the
see.
tilt's gonna go
Did this work?
to the J Rocket,
That did not work.
and the J Rocket is gonna go back. How quickly can we change this? Let's see. But yeah, I don't know, Sean. Maybe you could shed some insight on that because I really do. I think from what I've tried, prefer the tilt in front. But
So I'm now wired properly. So that's just the tilt. No, sorry, that's the, okay. So there's the tilt, and here's the tilt going into the KTR.
yeah, I like how that sounds more.
It definitely got like way gainier, didn't it?
Because you're hitting.
'Cause
it in
I'm
front,
hitting
like,
the front of
you're
it,
hitting
right?
the front of the. Yeah, exactly.
I actually think I liked it the other way. Let me see.
So that's with the tilt in front, and to me that sounds less like compressed. Like it sounds more open. Let's try actually. Really here. Because I think it's kind of like I kind of think of it like low to high. It's like this is a lower gain thing.
Yeah.
And this to me would just be in the front because it just does that. It kind of shapes your input signal. And then as you go and stack, like I find like stacking as you go higher makes more sense than like starting with high gain and putting low, like using higher gain to hit a lower gain pedal. Like you kind of hit it with a lower gain source to boost into like a higher gain stage as opposed to having a really hot gain stage and then putting something lower gain after that.
I lost everything you were saying.
Okay.
Like legit, as you're saying it, I'm like,
so no,
huh?
okay. Like that's I think why I like the tilt at the beginning because I'm not really using it for a gain.
You want to put
gain boost.
you want to put a low gain pedal into a high gain.
Personally,
Yes.
I think so. I think like doing high gain
See.
and having that after, and I think that's why this works better for me is because we're just using the tilt kind of to shape the input signal into this to kind of hit it the way that you want.
Right. See, like, oh man, that just sounds so good. Like,
Yeah.
like just the tilt on it, like tilt.
Yeah. Sean says exactly. There's no.
There's no
Sorry,
rules.
I got distracted by another comment there. Yeah, exactly. There's no rules with it. That's kind of what I like personally. But,
I don't know. Those two pedals get along so bloody well. That's awesome.
yeah.
I love that.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a shitload of pedals here. There's no way we're gonna get through all these. We're already at 40 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think I've decided the tilt's going to be the start for me into something similar to this, or honestly, like I feel like, you know, if I'm using a D20 or something like that, I'd use the G3 or the G2 as whatever like secondary amp channel I want, you know, and then like with the tilt, and then for sure I'm always like this is the classic pedal, but always some sort of tube screamer for me is pretty much a must as well. Just to hit the front end harder for high gain tones, and like, you know, I don't always use high gain tones, but when I do, smash it like I smash the tube screamer.
Please. Kyle gets so angry at me when I don't tell you to do that. Oh, sorry, and I'm supposed to tell you to ring the bell, like and subscribe, do all the things that you're supposed to do so that you don't miss when we do these stupid things on YouTube's.
Also, 100Ps and $100 are on sale.
Oh, yeah, 100Ps and $100 are on sale. What else are we supposed to talk about? Oh, there's rev time videos. Sean does awesome rev time videos, and don't remember what this one's about this week, but, you know.
It's about guitars.
Yeah, it's about making me feel sadder about being a guitar player after I sit and watch Sean play. I think that's Kyle's new thing, is that, like, when he talks to Sean about rev time videos, he's like, you know what you should do? Just make something that I think is going to make Derek feel bad about his playing. Sean's like, yeah, I got that, no problem. No big deal.
We didn't try both archers tonight, but I think, well, we could if you want. But I think with the Klons, I found that the gold was a bit rounder. Like the silver was pretty sharp. I remember when we did that Klon comparison. I'm not sure if that's the intent, but to me, the gold was a little smoother sounding and the silver was a little more aggressive.
Of the real ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the silver one feels. Yeah, go away. No, the silver one feels like the absolute best. Like, yeah. TJ, yes.
Hit us up before you do that. The rod is pretty killer for solo tones. Nice. Is that the?
You guys want to hear the Rat?
Yeah.
I got the old. I don't know what year it is. This is another one of my things that I've talked a little bit about on the live stream. I got the old ProCo Rat on the Kijiji, which is our version of what do you call it? Help me out, Sammy.
Craigslist.
Our version of Craigslist. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex. I helped.
Thanks, Stubbs. I got this in that deal where I was like, I got 13 or 14 pedals for $340 Canadian, which is like about $1.50 US, I think.
Sean says silver Klon's more open and the gold is a bit darker, more compressed.
All right.
That's the Rat.
Yeah, it's a little rough. Like
that's like an OG one though. Like, yeah.
It's just a little dirty. Like.
Yeah, both archers and this still spend less than a real Klon.
This is Rat in front of the boost, so boosting the signal after. Like, doesn't that sound almost like a fuzz?
Yeah.
Want to see the Rat? I'll turn it. You know what I can do, Stobes? Look at this. Look at how great I can be to you. Look at that. I'll turn the pedal around so if he shows it so you can actually see it.
Yeah, totally. Like a Black Sabbath, type, like Queens of the Stone Age type tone. Yeah, McKinley. That's like bang on. That's like what I was thinking was old Sabbath.
Yeah.
Vintage reissue still there. There you go, Andy.
I mean, I don't know. It was. I got it with a bunch of other stuff. It's
cool
cheap,
to have. Like
so.
it's a very like renowned pedal for what it does, you know.
Yeah, quit stealing my riff.
Singular.
Yeah, exactly.
Not plural.
No plurals. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. So next, so I'm quickly going to do actually a comparison between.
Somebody else asked about that. I'm going to cut you off just to be a dick.
No,
Every time
you're
you start talking. No. Somebody else was asking a little while ago about TS9 or TS808. I've only ever used a TS9.
TS9,
So-
100%.
Why?
Personally, I just like how it sounds more. Personal preference. I don't really think there's a massive difference, like mechanics wise. Nice, let's go.
Why don't you tell me more about that pedal there, bud?
The Cheetos music. Sorry, Hawkins Cheesies.
Brought to you by Hawkins Cheesies. See, other people put ads in their YouTube channels that you have to skip. We don't. We just talk about it. We're hoping for a lifetime supply of Cheesies, which is probably about like 7 bags. It'll be good for the rest of my life if I get about 7 bags of these babies.
What were we talking
Jacob,
about
they
again?
are absolutely Hawkins Cheesies. Yeah. Sweet.
What were we talking
sweet.
about before you you started talking about something and then distracted yourself?
Scottie Craker smashed a bag of them last night. Way to go, bud.
Nice, bud. Oh man. TS9, TS808. I don't think they're inherently is a lot different in what it's doing. I mean, different brands. Like I know between the Maxon 808 and the Ibanez 808, the old ones, and between the old TS9s and whatever the Maxon equivalent is, there's not a lot of difference.
What's the difference between the Ibanez and the Maxon?
Like nothing. Like if you had the Maxon version of this, like silver button, like TS9.
So why do the two
DOD.
exist?
I don't know. I really don't know. I maybe someone can answer that.
And what's the deal with the Fortin Maxon?
So I believe
808
I
Ibanez?
believe the Maxon was the thing before Ibanez, and I think that
Ibanez bought them, or?
I don't know if they did or if they just started making them. I don't know the actual history, but I believe that the Maxon was actually the first.
Is
but-
it Dave Hogan? Is it bad that Hawkins are from Ontario and that I've never heard of them until now? Yes. But you also have bagged milk in Ontario, so no.
That's a maritime thing, I think, originally.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, dude, I always had the milk bags.
Oh.
Yeah. Fucking got to cut both sides of it, or if you go to pour it, it just fucking slushes everywhere. Yeah, it doesn't work.
I thought you meant like slush puppy. I'm like, it's not supposed to be frozen, buddy.
Fucking just like coagulates through the spout.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of difference, but any like I've always kind of used like a tube screamer style pedal, regardless of what it is, and I think looking into this new board, I'm realizing that like you can kind of do different things in front to get different results. Like I would use the tilt boost very differently than I would use this, or a compressor. I know like someone was asking Anthony, I think, if I'd still use a compressor with the boost, and I would for certain applications, just because all those things treat the front of the amp differently. But
Somebody's claiming milk bags crept up from New York. Whatever
Maybe.
it is, keep it out of Manitoba, please.
no milk bags here. So I'm just gonna show basically how I would use the tilt and the tube screamer, because I think both of these will end up being on my board. But I'll probably use them. Like tilt again will always be on, but just so you can kind of hear what the tilt EQ does to a high gain tone. So that's without, and this is the DGT as well. What just happened? You just throw it stoked. Jeez. I feel like every time I look up, there's just like something else that's
We
happening.
almost hit my Pro Tools computer. We almost lost the stream.
It just streams just down.
On your toes, Manny, on your toes.
Let's start calling each other milk bags.
instead of douchebag. 100% I am on board. Like 100% I am on board with that.
Milk bag.
Milk bag.
Just a bag of hormones. Anyways, so this is what the tilt does to like a high gain tone. Just set it unity with the low cut. So this is on its own. Tilt on. So without. Then on. Yeah. Like it gets rid of that low muddiness. That sounds muddy to me now, and it wouldn't have before I turned that on. But that was what happened when I tried this pedal the first time.
The only thing I was thinking while you were doing that is Sean's gonna kick me in the balls for letting you play that on that guitar.
Dude, like no, it's but like aside from what it does sonically, it's just a great, like aside from being a great drive and boost, it's a great utility for.
Oh, I know.
for
I was
that.
talking about the guitar.
Oh, same thing. That's why I was intentionally not using a high gain guitar.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like. leads. Like, it adds so much life.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Whereas the Tube Screamer is more like, I would kind of run it, the gain a little bit lower to kind of just hit the front end harder, like in terms of overall gain structure. So this is the Tube Screamer. Tilt's not on right now. So this is without. You hear with that, it is like the overall amount of gain. Whereas with this, it's more just like a frequency shaper, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So even if I wasn't using the drive side in this all the time, this is always going to remain on, because when you get both of them together, I know you love that.
Yeah.
Dude, that just sounds huge. So, amp on its own. Right? Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. Tilt. Tube Screamer. Yeah.
A gate works well too. That's not even noisy.
No, not at all.
Hold on.
Yeah, there you go. That's the G8 right there.
Hey, Jacob's asking your settings on the G3. Why don't you, let's try, okay, here's your clean channel.
Sure.
How does that stuff sound if you use the G3 as your drive instead of...
And as my drive instead of the
amp.
the amp channel, yeah. And that was what I was gonna say, is like for a single channel amp, the G3 is kind of a must for me, because the channel sounds really close to that, and you can boost it the same way. So we'll kind of start fresh with the G3 there, because that was gonna be the next piece that I actually incorporated. So let's get. All right, so let's get a sound on the G3 that we like. Trouble's just pinned.
Hey,
there,
Manny,
so.
what's going on over there?
What's up?
What's going on over there?
What do you mean?
What are you doing now?
Shh.
What's happening? Well, we're gonna keep rolling. So I've been actually liking the red aggression, but just with, I don't know. I guess I use like the G3. I'll use for a bunch of different stuff, but you know, if you're stacking into it, I guess you could leave it fairly flat. Like, we'll just start that way, like. So if I use the tilt into that. So we're gonna get a nice. That was a nice crack right there. That was a good one. We're gonna get a bit more noise here, just because we're running the G3 in front, and I don't have the G8 on the signal path in front. It's just running on the amp right now. But overall, tone-wise, like if you're gonna think of the G3 as an amp channel, I would leave it fairly flat, and then you can kind of just run things into it as you would on that channel. But for what I would usually go for, I'd probably run it on the blue aggression.
Out.
Somewhere like that, like, you know, gain somewhere in the middle. Like, I don't know, I am becoming more of a fan of darker or like less top heavy tones, like off the deck, just because it's a lot easier to add that top end than it is to tame it, I would say. Manny, maybe you could speak from that from a sound perspective, but I feel like when you're playing in your room, you obviously want to hear a lot of treble. But when you're playing really loud at high volumes into a microphone that's several inches away, it's easier to add top end in front than to tame a lot of top end coming out of the cab.
Yeah, especially if your cabs are facing out to front of house and all I'm getting is like screaming top end, then I'm like, well, that's just gonna ruin my day.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard to
Ruin my
fight.
day.
Yeah.
So I'm more of a fan of like that than this. Like, pull that back a bit, use the tilt, and scoop some of that low out, you know. So that's the G3 with the tilt just into the clean channel on the 120. Something like that.
Craker asked a good question, which is, can't you just use the gate on the amp? Which we could. We'd have to like turn the threshold up a fair amount, even when it's on the clean channel, to start knocking that down.
And that's why
that's a pain from here.
That is why 4-cable method on the G8 pedal is so great, because you can hit both signal paths.
Right.
Yeah, like that's the thing is, like, you know, you'll get noise from the preamp in your amplifier, which the gate amp kind of gates because of where it's wired on the amplifier, or if you're running a gate in 4-cable through the effects loop on your amp, it will. But then there's still going to be noise coming from the front end of your signal path, depending on how many pedals you're adding. And drive, that sounds great. And drive stages, just like that. So yeah, like that's kind of the benefit of the 4-cable gate method. What the hell is that? Sorry, I saw someone ask about the Neo Greenback. We did try them. They certainly are lighter. I think I'm still a fan of an actual creamback for the amount of weight difference versus tonal difference. But I can see why they're desirable. Yeah, that is exactly it, McKinley. Like, there's quite a bit of top end in it, and I think that's just the type of magnet. It's just a different kind of character.
No.
No. What is that?
This is the X Pandora. Which is...
Oh yeah, that's the tone.
I think it is. I'm wondering...
Puck drive. No, this is the knuckle puck drive. Yeah, at least similar to how the G string 4-cable works. Yeah.
This is the ZZ Top pedal.
Cool.
I remember seeing this first in like the late 90s. One of my high school teachers bought it. I was working at a music store. He ordered it in, and back in the late 90s, it was like $300 back then.
That's a lot.
In Canada. So yeah, it's cool. I've never played one. I just remember seeing it. It's weird. I don't know what these controls are. These little switches on top. There's a high and a low, and it says D1, D2, and in the inputs there's B and G. So I guess it's usable for bass.
Maybe.
B.
Yeah.
But like
Boys and girls.
well, I mean that sounds good.
That sounds nice. Yeah. Jay Justice copied Pandora called the Kilt. Cool.
Like that's I feel like that's in the realm of sounds I would use. Like
Totally.
Sean, do you like these pedals? Yeah, it's cool. Oh yeah, diodes. Is that what it does?
Removes gain. That's pretty hairy too. That's almost like
Oh, and like the gain is under noon. Like
yeah, it's almost like Big Muffy. It's got like the clip in it for sure. God, no. That sounds good though. That's like a lot, like a really wide range of different gain structures out of like a small pedal.
Clayton Valance.
Clayton. Oh, dude. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate that, man. That's super, super nice of you. Scott's record is unreal, and it was really cool for him to ask me to do that. And then we got to hang out here, and you know, cool hearing those songs come to life over while he's been working on them. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to do that. And all the dudes that played on that are great dudes and great musicians. So.
Yeah, go check that out. That's Scottie Craker's new record called "Rusted to Perfection."
Yep.
On Spotify, YouTube,
all the streams.
Scott, I don't know all the places. I've seen you post about it, but I don't know all the places where you can see it or hear it. But check it out.
Yeah, and thank you again, Clayton. Really appreciate that, man.
What do you call like what genre is Scott's?
I'd say it's like progressive metal.
Progressive metal?
Yeah, progressive metal, progressive rock in some parts. Like I don't know, Scott, you could say, but I feel like that's just a really wide.
Am I way off base
genre.
saying that it reminds me of like Vi and like?
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. That's like I mean, that's progressive. I wouldn't say that stuff is as much metal, but that's definitely like, you know.
In the vein?
I think progressive as a term just kind of means it's forward thinking and you're kind of trying to push what you're doing. So, yeah, I would say so. Kind of like progressive metal. Yeah, Apple and Spotify. There you go. Sick. Timmy. We were talking about the Timmys before. That's another one that's quite nice.
I like the Timmy a lot.
That I recently learned that I like.
I have a Timmy, and Daniel borrowed it, so.
Who?
Dan.
Oh, Dan
Daniel.
Trudeau. I was like, what? What of your stuff does he have right now?
I don't know.
I don't know. I can never call him. I could never call him Daniel. It's like we know other Daniels. I didn't know if it was like Dan. I was like Dan Blom has your pedal. What? I was like, why? Yeah.
No, that's from Daniel Tosh.
Yeah. For sure.
Great bit about.
Thanks for helping my 740. Oh, no problem at all, dude. Glad you got it all running. Really glad to hear. Yeah, a couple fun MIDI things recently. It's been forcing me to dive back into that. And I think as we go with these builds, like when we get your mastermind going, we can do an episode of this on how to use MIDI to like trigger your amp and your pedal presets and all that stuff.
What do you guys think? Should we do more like streams as we start to get more of our stuff together for the boards? Because like we were talking about that, and I don't really know like I know some of the staple things that I want on my board, right? Like I know I want a volume pedal. I know I want the Big Sky. I know I want the timeline once I get it fixed.
Yeah. Yeah.
The tilt. Probably some sort of Klon type thing. Like I really like that Manticore.
That was one of my favorites when we did that shootout. Remember we did all the different Klons versus the real ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like G2, G3.
Anthony, yes. I've learned a lot since our last episode, but I definitely think you know a lot more than I do still. So that would be sweet to have you back for that one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, what I all want to have, because I like phasers, and I like the H9, and and I'm sure some of these things do, like the Mobius or the H9, I bet will do what the... like an MXR Phase 90 will do.
Oh, yes.
But there's something about
and a lot more.
But there's something about the Phase 90 that I'm just like, this thing's awesome.
I'll tell you what it is. It's one knob.
It's one knob. I know. It speaks my language. Like
it's on and it has more. Yeah.
Tell me more, Samuel.
Wow. You're not going to believe this.
Every stream I'm bringing some sort of snacks from now on.
They make a deluxe version that has a button on it. Oh, yeah.
Is that the Phase 100?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. It's the crinkling of the package in my ears.
I keep on thinking it's like the mic dying or something. I'm like, what is going on?
Manny, there's RF. There's RF interference.
Oh, I hate you guys.
No. What happened to the frequencies?
Brought to you by Hawkins Cheesies again.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Next time, it's either going to be some Ruffles Old Rust up in here.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Maybe some old Dutch salt and vinegar.
Those are good too. I like Miss Vicky's. Miss Vicky's are also Canadian.
Yeah, that's another one that you can only need a bag that size though before you're like,
oh, I beg to differ.
No, bud.
Danielle and I will smash a bag of those in one sitting.
Just crush it, eh?
Yeah, and then my tongue is just raw and terrible.
Speaking of smash, crush that like button, smash that like button. Crush that subscribe button. Holy jeez, what the hell was that?
Whoa.
How come you guys have more effects on that stupid mic than we have here?
They don't trust you.
So we gotta fix that.
Hawkins' lawyers are on the phone. So speaking of beer, since we were talking about it, I now have the Brazen Hall Blonde Ale. Mm-hmm. Says it's a pale gold. Reminds me a lot of Shock Top.
Oh yeah.
You know, Shock Top has that almost like, I don't know.
It is a little citrusy.
And almost kind of fizzy. Like it's weird.
It's carbonated.
Yeah, I know it's carbonated. Thanks. Oh, thanks, bud. Oh. I don't know. I'm gonna just say, sour cream and bacon. What? No, BMO. No.
Sour cream and bacon, boys.
What? Probably like sour cream and onion too, don't
dude,
you?
that'd almost be like think about like a loaded baked potato.
You like sour cream and onion chips too?
No.
It smells like feed.
Yeah, I don't like sour cream and onion too much.
I'm not
sour cream and bacon's basically like a baked potato, dude. Like
yeah.
Potato chip. It's pretty good. Maybe some cheese on there. Some green onions. Not normal ones. I don't know.
So this beer's not bad. I like the other one I had more though. The whatever the one that I threw at Manny was. That one.
The other Brazen Hall.
This one, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Here, let me turn it so you can actually see the logo.
Yeah.
That. Come on, get it, Stokes. Go on, get after it. Get after it. Ah! So,
Nice.
yeah. So, you know, again, get over to Brazen Hall.
Yeah, totally.
Try
And
the
if you ever
beers.
visit Winnipeg, great
I'm sure
place.
they've got a beer flight. Get in there, try the flight.
They do. Yeah. I think they do.
I think they have a bacon flight as well. So.
They do. They have the maple. Is it maple bacon?
It's
Maple
like
glazed
the
bacon, something like that?
candied bacon.
Candied
Yeah,
bacon.
they've got like
Yeah,
good.
it's like a bacon appetizer.
Like a bacon eater. You want to go to Wendy's for bacon eaters when this is done?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't. I do.
All right. I played with the X Pandora. It's cool.
Yeah, I'll give the Timmy a shot. Actually, I haven't actually used this one in a while. So this one so Dorian brought his Timmy in, I guess, which was kind of what prompted the shop hype for the Timmys because you hadn't really tried them as much. This one was built by my friend Nick from Knucklepuck, and I think on their 2020 overdrive.
There's a smooth name drop there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, no, I'm giving
it wasn't just
no.
Nick from Knucklepuck. It was like my friend.
Well, I don't know. Okay, Nick, like we sent him a D20. He sent us some pedals.
I know.
You know.
But he's your friend.
You know what? We haven't met in person, so we are acquaintances. But I actually bought this one, but he was nice enough to send me one of the 2020 drive pedals.
Careful, you're gonna break the floor dropping all those names, buddy.
Dude, okay. Literally telling you how I got this pedal. You want to talk about all of these? I know you do.
Yeah, I mean,
The one pedal I brought today. Let me talk about it.
Hey, my close friend Joey Landreth
Yeah, he's
from the Bros Landreth.
Yeah.
His name is Joseph Landreth. He's a killer slide player, akin to Sonny Landreth, but better and different. So, but if you didn't hear, his name was Joey Landreth. Lent me this analog man, king of tone. Don't you dare.
Listen, is that how I cut you off? Joey is your close friend. Anyways, so the 20.
I like how you threw in there that like right at the tail end, you're like, but that's actually true, and I was lying about Nick, and now I feel bad.
No, dude, not at all. Anyways, listen, I'm talking about real things now.
Okay, we're being serious. All right.
No,
sorry.
we're not. Anyways, this is the side. So their 2020 drive has a boost, and then I believe this is the drive side, and it's based on a Timmy. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's based on a Timmy, basically. So let's try it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
The Timmy just feels so great.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know the proper terminology. Like I don't have the right vocabulary to explain it. I don't know if it's how it compresses or what it is, but
Yeah.
it just like
Yeah, right away.
feels awesome. If you don't have a Timmy, after you buy a Tilt, a G2, a G3, a G4, a G8, and a generator and a D20, run out and get a Timmy.
So this one I think also really does respond well to like I know it's not an amp in a box, but it does respond well to being boosted. So this is the just on its own. And with the bit of a boost. So like between this and the G3, I guess, it's like two things that kind of respond like a channel in terms of the way you can boost them, but just with different characters. So both of those are kind of stayed on my board because the G3 I'll use, you know, on a single channel amp for, you know, high gain stuff, just because it acts like a high gain channel. This will do the same thing for more of like a rock type sound.
Okay.
Like quite well, I would say. And also for, you know, backed off. More of that low cut in there.
Yeah.
That type of thing. It's a super versatile pedal, like, but I know what you mean. It has a certain like kind of compressed like ampiness
Yes.
that is nice. Yeah,
Feels great.
yeah, definitely.
Touch it. See.
Yeah,
Yes.
feels good.
Not very good. Caress it. Like the like button.
It's good. I like it. I didn't know the guitar player.
Did you see what he typed?
What did Alex type?
What did you say that it has a certain what?
Ampiness. I know.
Yeah.
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 You guys are 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spell out the word and tell me if it's in there, Alex. Do you have any shirts left from? We do have tour. Yes, absolutely. Or we do have tour. We do have shirts. We have tour. I don't anymore. I'm back home now, guys. I've had a beer and a half.
Yeah.
I haven't been drinking very much recently. Yeah, we have shirts for sure, man. I gotta just figure out the best way to ship them down to you, and we can absolutely do that. What's that? What's the? Is it the
Herculean.
Herculean?
Herculean, I think. Mythos pedals. Check it out. Our good buddy Zach in Nashville. Great shots, Toby. You're doing great. So, should I just,
He just
do
has
this?
either hand like that.
Should I do this so that you can actually see it, or did you want to pay attention? 4 beers deep, and you can't do it. Look at that, eh? Just look at that. Oh, but
Would you look at it?
would you just look at it? She's a beaut. You know, this was one of the first, like, kind of, I don't know if you call it a distortion pedal or drive pedal or what.
That one's definitely in between. Like, it can get hairy.
For sure. And it's one of the first ones I bought, like, from Zach. If not, it might actually be the first. Zach makes killer stuff if you guys haven't tried his stuff. That hot chicken pedal is him. Mjolnir is what he's really known for, like Golden Fleece. But I'm a huge fan of this. Like, so here's my, you know, there it is, the boost from the tilt straight into the 120s clean channel. I noticed the theme that all these pedals sound the same when I play them. Like,
I don't know. You know what you like, though. And it's like nice having, again, those pedals that can work together well, right? Like, all of them have enough flexibility that you can kind of build towards, have everything just kind of like play a role in that. That's why game staging is nice, right? Like, you just might like a certain character of one of those for a similar sound.
yeah,
But when they work together, you can do different things.
yeah, like, I like when things clean up nicely. And then,
That to me has a little more of a low end presence, I think.
that was me putting the tilt,
No,
boost,
no.
the drive, and this.
No, I know, but I think in general, like that,
Well,
like it's
It's
not
because it's got
quite
this
as
fat switch.
yeah. Okay, I was gonna say like the low end is a little bigger. That sounds great. I wouldn't, you know, the G3 Jacob does have like, although it is a little more mid-rangey, like the pedal itself into a certain type of clean. Like if you have a really clean channel, you might be able to get away with actually cutting some of the low end out. Not too much, but also don't be afraid to boost the treble up. Like, you know, with the G2, I always tell people, I know you're talking about the G3, but the G2, I've told a lot of people now, like once you get the treble up into like the 3 o'clock range, the voice changes quite a bit. It's not necessarily like a linear scale. And sort of the same with the G3, so don't be afraid to push the treble too much. Another thing you could do is use the G2 kind of to boost it similarly to how a tube screamer does, to just to get a little bit more of the saturation out of it. And then you can kind of shape the EQ going into it as well. They definitely do work quite well together. I think actually I have them both here if you'd like to hear. I just don't know if the G2 is in line. Give me 1 sec. Nice.
No, it wasn't right. Stop making fun of me, Sammy.
I didn't say anything.
I know. You just thought it. I could feel it.
I can feel your thoughts.
I can feel your thoughts. I can feel it.
All right, let's get there you go. That's what I'm thinking of.
You think I have too much bottom end in there? Maybe.
So the G3, just for Jacob because he was asking. So the clean channel on the 120 is like very clean and boomy. It's not going to break up a lot, so you'll get a lot of low end out of that when you're running into it. So I can kind of hear. So I will say, and this is not to try to sell the tilt, but right away, the low end I'm hearing that as soon as you turn this on, it's gone. I'm trying to ignore you. Like having kind of a low cut on your input stage makes a huge difference. So not to try to sell the tilt, but that does basically what you're saying. But if you want to do it with the G3, you can definitely get away with like boosting your mids and that, and cutting that a bit. Even like keeping your treble fairly flat but cutting your bass back. That's a bit more pronounced like that. I would say like that's pretty crisp. Even when you get to the red. So this is with the bass at Unity. And I can hear that low frequency you're talking about. Every guitar is going to be different, right? But versus scooping it back just a little bit and ducking your treble a touch. Versus with the tilt. Big ol' A9. And then you could have like the G2 will also kind of do the tube screamer thing if you want. Like you could turn your gain back a bit there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. So I kind of follow like the volume up, gain down type thing. Maybe boost your top end a little bit and then go into the front of that. And then that's the G2 into the G3, kind of stacked like a tube screamer. So
how do you have it dialed?
Mid and treble push just a little bit. Volume basically at like 1 out of 10 gain, or sorry, volume at like maybe, what do I want to say, like 7 out of 10, gain at like 2 out of 10. Like you're basically pushing the level, but you're not adding a lot of gain. It's just kind of saturating into the front of the G3 more. Yeah. Yeah.
I have a G8.
Yeah, that'll definitely help.
In what world do I have a gate pedal and you don't?
I know. What's
strange
going
one,
on? Yeah, what is this? But yeah, Jacob, hopefully that helps a little bit. Like, don't be afraid to duck the bass a little bit and pull your treble back a little bit. Just push your mids. And then, yeah, if you're into it, try using the G2 kind of to cut the low a little bit going into the G3, and that might help you. Play in a major key.
What's that?
Play in a major key.
I can't. And we just lost everyone.
That was the new thing I was
Hey,
saying.
can you scroll so we can see the comments there, Stobes, or did you want to just ignore that again there? Oh, thanks, bud. Your chip bag crinkling sounds like the G3 is clipping. Yes.
Yeah, Scott, we should do more 7-string stuff. That'd be sick. No! Hawkins RF.
Look at the number of people watching goes up as I do this.
Sorry, so counting goes the other way.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, man. More air. Push more air. That's it, dude.
And that G3 sounds good.
Yeah, totally. It's friggin' great. You got a good amount of sustain with the gate on too, eh?
Yeah.
It's pretty, it cuts a little bit, but. Oh, you got a friggin' pin though.
What's that?
You got a pin pretty hard.
Yep.
You've entered this phase of the evening.
Well, that was cool. What did I do there?
I didn't even know you did. I was like pulled it off the side of the neck.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay.
I want to repeat.
We don't want to get into that. We don't want to get into all
Robbie,
this
I will say it's pretty close, man. Like running the G3 into the D20, the way that power section hits, like it's. I will say, like that complete package video that we did on YouTube is probably one of my favorite tones that we've gotten out of any of the Rev products, and it's the D20 with the G3 and the G8, and it sounds great. Like G3 into the right power section when you stage everything properly is friggin' banging.
Some things I was supposed to mention. I'm just remembering. This wonderful white 100R that you're playing through right now is for sale.
Yes.
One
Yeah.
day we'll put up pictures of it on the website.
Yeah, we have pictures of it.
Do we?
Yep.
On Instagram, but probably not on the store.
No, we can put them on the store.
Yeah,
though.
we should probably do that.
Probably do that.
Yeah.
Sell
And
it.
then-
It goes on the store.
Also, some store. What is that?
Sell it. It goes on the store.
You should sell on the store. Oh, hey, you do that, all right? And then we'll get it. You want $100, 400 off. Yeah. It's good.
100.
4 hundos.
Sweet.
4 hundos.
Good.
No, in all seriousness, for all of July, 100p and 100R on sale, $400 off. Not bad, not bad. That sweet ass Western White gold and gold chassis 120 also eventually we'll put up for sale on the website. We took them to NAM thinking, hey, we should sell these at NAM, and then
We actually have a Mark II as well. If anybody still wants a Mark II generator 120,
that's limited edition stuff.
limited edition Mark II, which is behind the guys.
Yeah.
But we do have a Mark II 120 as well for sale. Get them all
Yeah,
up
maybe
on the
we
store.
should make sure it works.
Yeah, it does. It does. I tried it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, then we have one of those.
Yeah.
Rub some cheesies on it. I could do that.
No. No.
Look, it went up to 50 as soon as I did that.
The Hawkins people are watching.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's funny.
How much for the Mark II? A couple of shekels, you know? Give us a ring. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, don't you
I
know?
don't think we've decided yet, but less than a Mark III, for sure. Yeah.
What are you talking about? This is vintage now.
Charge more. That's how it works. Yeah, we'll get some photos up in the next few days.
I like that too.
Yeah. What's noising right now? Is it me? It is me.
Yeah. I got the gate on.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the gate on the amp.
Yeah.
No, not the gate on the amp. Not two.
It works well.
Posters of them? What posters?
Pictures, I think you meant.
Oh, you want posters of Sammy and I?
We should do a calendar.
Oh, yeah.
My buddy.
Oh, buddy.
One of my friends did a Christmas
Start calling you
calendar.
Speedo Sam?
I was going to say my buddy Cody did a Christmas calendar of him in a Speedo with a Santa hat, and he gave it to all of his friends.
Oh,
It's amazing.
just a blazing red banana hammock with Sammy in there.
Yeah. He's Oh man, I actually have to show you his songs. You would freaking shit yourself. They're so funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, so show him the pedal stuff here. I'm gonna try this exotic effects thing,
Yeah.
and then we're getting long here.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I think we've
So-
kind of.
Christmas lingerie rev staff calendar,
Yeah.
but only dudes
that's
and only
literally-
distributable to dudes.
That's what it is. It's like the fireman calendars, except we're all fat.
Oh, jeez. Everything about this my wife will not like. Means that Stobes and I are in.
I don't know. We've tried. I feel like I've tried a lot of the ones that are going to go on my board. Like
I thought you were going to say you've tried the calendars. I'm like, okay, all right.
No, the ones that are going to
Okay,
go on my
okay.
board, like my Christmas board, all the calendar. Yeah. Yeah. I will say that BE that we tried it, or that the BE boost. Is that what it is?
Which one? You want to try that?
The boost there. Yeah, I'll plug this up one
Yeah,
more time.
that
This is
thing's cool.
This is a great pedal. Dorian showed us this earlier.
I like how. Oh, rev staff car wash with Carl. Yes, Carl. As soon as you get back to work. What's up, Deco Waves? We talked earlier about you a little bit and about the fact that we talked about the wonderful beers we're drinking tonight from Brazen Brewing Company, which is a brew pub here in Winnipeg. Killer food. My wife and I have gone there. Sean and Travis, Sammy, Dan, and Scott and I have all gone there. It was a good time. Good times were had by all.
It was great.
Check out this beer.
That was actually when Sean was
But
here
don't-
when we were working on the tilt.
I don't know if you want to buy this one. This one's not my favorite.
This one's fantastic.
But the other one that I, had,
really-
the Red
really-
Ember, or
really
not,
like
I don't
the
know if it's
haze
Red
bomb.
Ember, Red Ale, whatever it was. Whatever that one was. Good stuff. Like it. So,
All right, yeah, I'm gonna try this one, and I think this is the last one I was trialing for my board. But Dorian told us to try it because he's.
my wife also said, correct, no dice to. Yeah.
It's okay. I think she's probably correct. Dorian in class is like, oh, yeah, gotta try this.
Yeah.
one. This one's the best. It's like, okay.
Oh, my.
Yeah. And he wasn't wrong, as he usually isn't.
Yeah.
Like that sounds fucking great. Like right out of the gate. This is the BB preamp from Exotic, and you've got the ACRC.
Yeah,
Go
and-
ahead. Yeah, you can get that. Guy
So,
first, though.
is that A camp or A comp? I can't tell. I'm getting old. I think it says camp.
I think it says camp too. Yeah.
So, you have the Osnoy RC. So, what is AC and RC? I don't.
The RC is a boost. It's two different pedals. That's like a 2-in-1 unit.
So is this like an AC30 style thing? Because like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my thing right out of the gate. Like I can tell. Even if I turn this.
It definitely sounds British.
Yeah, it's like just a little harsh for me. You hear what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah, it's that British like EL84 sound.
yeah, but not like good. Like,
But it's not good.
yeah. But more worse.
I will say, I like Exotic a lot. I'm just not a fan of like the British Vox sound too much.
Yeah, I mean it's not dog shit, but it's just not.
But the RC boost I remember being quite good.
Let's see what happens when I. No, heard fuzzes I like better, more too. More better, not better, more better. English words don't come out of my face hole very well tonight.
Why
Sorry,
use
people.
more word when one word do good?
Yeah, that's better. So this is boost, right?
Yeah, kind of similar to how the tilt works. Honestly.
Something's not right there. That sounds pretty weak for a G2. In the blue position?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it does. Even with the tilt.
Like, Nope. Not on my list.
Nope.
No deal.
This thing sounds great.
Yeah.
So this is the BB preamp from Exotic.
What does BB mean? Like BB King?
I don't know, actually. Yeah, like really nice, just like high gain, but not metal, you know? Like. Yeah, the Cheesies song.
Do you know how much my wife is going to hate the fact that I'm eating these? And I know that she's watching right now.
Nice.
Heidi, I got some cheesies. Pretty good, eh? Oh, yeah.
Well, getting a little long.
Are we?
No, not really.
I was going to try the screwdriver pedal.
Good.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, I like that.
What's that?
This is the Scottie screwdriver. So I don't know anything about it. Sean, when that auction came up, Sean went looking through like a bunch of the listings, and he's like, "Oh, you should get this. Oh, these Scottie pedals are awesome. It's like the Lovepedals." He's like, "These things are cool." He's not wrong. Like that sounds. There's nothing else on. Oh, I have the gate on. So there's a pre-gain and a gain. And then there's brilliance, sharpness, which is a tone control, and then volume. But Stobes, what do you think? Are you into that? No? What's wrong?
Sounds weak.
Really?
I think it sounds good. Tilt it.
Yeah, but I like that one. I'll keep it.
Keep it on there.
I don't know if it'll go on the board, but I'll keep it.
For
What do you
sure.
guys think? Did that sound good? That's the Scottie Screwdriver Mini Deluxe. Mini Deluxe.
Nice.
Oh, Stobes thinks it sounds good with the tilt on now.
Nice. Gets rid. Well, you were probably hearing that muddy low end. That's what it gets rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Manny, what'd you think?
I liked it. I have the opposite opinion of Stobes. I thought it was nice and full sounding. So yeah,
I think Stobes is not smart.
I think so.
You guys are being dicks tonight.
Just kidding, Stobie, we love you.
Stobes, we love you so much that the next one I'm going to try is the Lovepedal. Is it called the Lovepedal because it's like dirty, or is it like the Lovepedal because I'm going to love the tone? I don't really understand why it's called the Lovepedal.
Try
It also just has a sticker on it. Anybody else into Lovepedals? Sean told me that Lovepedals are cool. And pretty much if Sean ever tells me anything's cool, I know it's awesome. So, Sean's not wrong. Shit, that sounds good.
That sounds really good.
Holy geez, Sean. That sounds awesome. Shit, guys, put something besides a fucking sticker on it. Flatbread, UV flatbed printers exist, guys. So there's the volume.
It's volume, gain, tone.
There's the tone. I love the Lovepedal. I love that.
Sounds really good. I remember we sold a lot of those at Quest when they were sold. They were really popular. Like was it the Eternity? That was a really popular one. Yeah, Eternity Fuse. That was it. Yeah. That sounds really good, man. It's like your type of sound.
I do like that. Are all those other ones that we got the same, or are they something else? Did they normally look better than this? You said you sold them at Quest?
No, they always have been pretty bare. Yeah.
Man, that guy spent like $1 on like 40 stickers. Yeah, are they the same?
Sounds pretty cool. This Echo Park.
These have to be the same, right? Like they're both black Lovepedals.
Yeah. What's it on it?
Positive only. And the guy absolutely used like the cheesiest like shit label maker you could possibly get.
Like the Dymo that we have.
Yeah, like worse. Look at that.
Cool.
Dude, this guy totally bought like, I think he bought like Avery labels to make these for his laser printer. Went to town on it. What do you think? Is this the same thing? Sean, thank you for telling me to buy this.
That's a good pedal.
You were not wrong, my friend. We might have been wrong about this one.
This one doesn't work. That one doesn't work.
All right. Well,
Let's try the other one.
what's the COT, Sean? Because I have that one. Wait. Is this center... Are these center negative or center positive?
Oh, that might be what's going on. I need a different adapter.
I have the adapter down there for you guys. It's the red one, I believe.
What's that one?
This?
That? What do I do with that?
You just plug it into the power supply underneath and put the red end in the...
Oh, geez, I can't do that.
Or use the power all that I've got there for you.
There's the power all.
Oh, yeah, use this.
But that doesn't work.
I don't know if it will.
What are you doing?
Oh,
You
no.
can step into the camera. People can see you, Manny. It's okay. Manny, say hi. Look, everybody's right there. You can see part of Manny.
Will that go? Yeah. So we just need to plug that into the...
Well, just
Strymon.
pass me the power off.
Where's the power all? What are you talking about? That doesn't have a, like, see? Look.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Look. Let me see that.
I know you're
No,
right.
no, let me see it.
I know you're right.
Look.
I know you're right.
No worky. It's no worky. Did you want to put that underneath? Yeah, all right.
Okay, we're gonna try it.
Oh, he's going to try to go for it. Let me move my beer.
It's probably a good plan.
What is that?
That's the Echo Park thing. I'm not too huge on it.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Who here thinks Sammy should be eating his cheesies? Oh, no.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, pretty good. I got nothing against three-wide mice. Yeah. How many beers have I had? Literally, like,
like 1.5.
Cheesy as a slide? Yeah, I dare you. Dude, I've eaten all the big cheesies. I don't think I can get one as a slide.
No,
right.
Carl. No, not on that guitar, man. Don't do that. He's gonna fucking do it. It's literally just like spraying cheese flakes. Oh my god. Put the SD9 back in.
Dude, look at that.
Which one is that? The SD9? Which one was the SD9?
Oh, dude, I made that guitar so
Or
gross.
the TS9, you mean?
Listen to those guys.
Okay, enough.
Do you have a big cheesy there? Hey, is it gross if I eat it? Do you have a big one that I can try that with? This is very different than the other one. Like very different.
Kyle, we'll get some memes out of it, don't worry.
Seriously, Stobes, you got a big bag there you opened up. Is there a big one in there?
No.
Or did you just crunch it up and didn't actually open it? Cheesy sliding gummy bear pick? All right, Manny, you know where the bears are. Stobes didn't even give me that. That was like the perfect size, and you ate it.
Yeah, that's why he ate it. That's a good one. No.
Ah!
No. No.
Yeah, bring it.
Oh, that's a good one.
This one's got girth though. This one's got length, and this one's got girth.
Okay, clearly
Okay,
the informative
hold on.
part of the evening is over.
Okay. It is not working. Like, I need a like flat surface on it. Nothing works.
Oh my god.
Hey man, tomorrow you're gonna have to clean this guitar out.
Oh my god.
It is so gross.
That's done. I'll clean it tomorrow.
Don't restring it though. Save the string.
Kyle, there's no way I'm alive right now.
This one's not as cool. This black one. The white Lovepedal's better.
Oh god.
Like it's quiet. Like
It'd be nice to know what they are, I will say that.
I really like that white one.
Yeah,
This black
plug-
one not as much.
Plug that back in.
Sam, hide the DGT. I won't do that. Sean would murder me. Like I know he's sitting there already being like, "You're an idiot." Can't believe that I'm watching this.
Robbie, I can't even type. That was so bad.
What are you doing? Oh, you're just unplugging
That was one of the worst things ever to happen on this stream.
Like that. Like that, I do.
Yep.
Sean, she's just happy that I'm eating the Cheetos or the Cheesies here and not at home. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
Now, if I convince my kids to do something like that, then you guys can get her to say something. It doesn't even work, man.
There are a multitude of reasons why it doesn't
but
work.
it's mostly operator error.
No, there's some physics there that don't work.
What's wrong? You want those?
No. I've been literally just sitting here for like 10 minutes. Will it slide? Here, try this.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That might do it.
It'll be tough, but
That works the best by far.
seriously. It's 100 likes. I'll pour beer into his Klon. Well, that's the first time we will have ever lied on YouTube. That works okay too. Not as good as this though.
So this went from pedalboard build to DIY slides. I'm literally crying from the cheesy still.
Eat that cheesy, I'll give you $5.
No.
10.
No.
20.
I don't need that bad.
You're like, I just got back from a tour.
Yeah, dude, I'm good. I just went through a tour without getting COVID. I think I'm good. Nice.
Use a pedal for a slide, Stobes.
Yeah, I was gonna say the puck one might work.
That's the extent of my slide playing anyway.
Too heavy. Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
This Embers drive is cool.
yeah.
How come you haven't tried any? You just
This
sit
is,
there.
I've been enjoying watching this. I've tried a whole bunch.
You're like,
I've tried a lot.
this is LPD, is that correct? Is that how you say that? Like their logo? LDP, LPD, does anybody know? Carl, look what you've done. Ruined the live stream for somebody.
Carl started all of this, literally all of this, and then everything derailed. Okay, I'm gonna try
Hey.
this. I'm gonna try this Pettyjohn.
Carl, are you doing okay?
Yeah. How are you doing?
Carl almost had, I don't know if we're allowed to say, but almost had his appendix burst. I'm saying that anyway. And yeah,
That sucks.
had to go see the old doctor. So, and all of you guys, any of you that are from Winnipeg, have you been to Brazen Hall? Lawrence Petrov Design? I don't know at all what it is. I just know I got this Embers overdrive from Sean. So, Carl says he loves painkillers. All right, buddy.
That's great. Have fun with that. This is a Pettyjohn Edge, and that's pretty much what it is. It's just kind of like. Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Rock version. I can't even do it with a straight face. Go watch the Why This Song Stinks episode
Oh,
of Kid
yeah,
Rock,
Carl.
and you'll understand why that's hilarious.
Carl, if you're sitting at home, go watch Pat Finity's.
Why this song stinks.
song stinks.
Kid Rock.
Well, just watch all of them. There's 6 of them. It'll waste 2 hours of your life, and you'll probably wet your pants laughing.
LPD.
So-
Lawrence Petrus Designs.
There we go. Yeah,
Thanks, Sean.
cool pedal. I like that too.
Yeah.
This black love pedal, I don't know if I'm using it properly, but I don't like that one as much. This
way-
white one is really good.
That sounds awesome. Yeah. Yeah, this thing sounds pretty good. Just kind of like edge of breakup.
I like the old school jewel on it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of an edgy breakup. This is without. Yeah. I think for me, the ones that are going to go on for sure are going to be the Tilt, some sort of Klon-ish type thing, some sort of Tube Screamer-ish type thing, and then the G3.
Yeah. Dude, that tilt on one.
Yep.
Where it is. I don't know how to play that. Yeah.
Yo.
What did we not try? Besides you guys want to hear the real Klons? I didn't try this Scottie Major or this Animal. You want to try that Animal?
Sure, let's try that out.
Animal. Candy bars. Anybody watch Super Troopers? Maybe we'll watch that later tonight, eh? Try an SD9 if you have it.
Oh, like,
What is an SD9?
Like a super distortion. Oh, I don't have one out here right now.
We didn't bring out any Boss pedals.
No. We've tried. We could have, but is that what you're referring to? There is the ST9, like the Boss one.
I thought it was the SD1.
Unless I'm totally missing something in front of my face. No, I don't think so.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, well. There you go.
Yeah.
This is the J-Rocket animal. J-Rocket makes great stuff. So.
Yeah. This is DC.
Oh, the Ivan has a max. Yeah. We tried the old TS9. Sorry.
Yeah.
We did try the old TS9. Yeah, in front of the generator. In front of the high gain channels. Just kind of using it as a boost. With the tilt as well, kind of to cut the low end off of it as well. But yeah, I really like using it for like front end boost, just to saturate a high gain channel a bit more and give it some different character. You know.
This pedal's borked, man.
Sounds pretty good.
No, this, yeah. The
That's pretty sweet.
Security Major is no good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's nice. J-Rocket animal, like hot, but very ampy for sure.
How do you like that?
Gotcha, thanks, Andy. That's a daily driver? Yeah, that's a staple for you.
Listen to this.
That's bang on.
I love this pedal.
Yeah.
If I had to pick one pedal out of all of these pedals that I love that are not rev pedals,
It'd
this
be that one.
Schnobeltone Daily Driver is,
Yeah.
without a doubt, the coolest pedal.
Nope, the trem is on the PRS, it's just the bar's not hooked up right now. I definitely gotta try an SD9 for sure, man. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah. So Dorian and I had an idea yesterday after our marketing call when we were talking about like different ideas for video stuff. You know what I think we should do? I think we should set. And what do you guys think of this idea? I think that Sam and I should have to take like a day and go pawn shop hunting, and we each get $150 to buy the coolest pedal that we can get in the pawn shop for $150.
Let's do it.
Or for $100 or something.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's do it. Who would be into that type of thing? Like a pawn shop showdown. Like go with $150 to
Or like-
somewhere in town. And
Or go with like you got like a maximum of like $200 or $250, and you got to buy the best pawn shop guitar you can find for $250.
yeah.
I've been to a
Am
pawn
I
shop
allowed
in
to bring it to
Winnipeg.
my dad after to set up?
We only if we both get to.
Yeah.
Only if we both get to.
Nice. Yeah, we can do that.
And you can't have your dad help you. Whole rig, guitar, amp, and pedal for $500. Man, but then I got an amp I'll never play.
We could just figure out a way to do something with them after. You know. Something. But yeah, something like that'd be fun. Some sort of like budget challenge.
Yeah, but pawn shop specific.
Yeah.
You see, or
Not
or
like guitar shop, like pawn shop.
Kijiji or pawn shop, so that it's like, if you find the right thing.
You got to hunt for it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd probably beat me at that, but sure, let's do it. I have no will to do that. I don't care.
You're like,
But like,
I like
Yeah.
give them away at the rev car wash. I like how no matter what we do, it's gonna be that Sam sounds better through his rig than I do. So it really makes zero difference. Like,
but you know what would be cool is we play each other's rigs too. That'd be fun.
oh, okay.
Let's do that one.
So then it's which one do you make sound better?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Yeah. Sam's like, I already win. Schnobeltone Daily Driver, must have.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for me, aside from the rev stuff, the must-have is some sort of tube screamer. I do really like the original, but I have a KHDK that I really like as well.
the Ghoul Screamer.
Yep, that one sounds great.
Yeah.
I can't look. You're gonna make.
Yeah.
Lines are contagious. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, too many cheesies.
Yeah. Oh, is there any more left?
There's one right there that you used as a slide. Nice. You just ate all your finger grime. So you get a good immune system.
That's right. You know how many times I've eaten a sandwich after shaking somebody's hand at NAMM and not washed my hands?
Yeah, it's true.
This is nothing.
Yeah, it's true. If you survive NAMM, you survive. Yeah, some sort of tube streamer. I do like the KHDK, but the original is kind of hard to beat. And then some sort of amp in a box. Depending on the gig, it's either going to be the G2 or the G3 for me.
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
I think we figured out drives.
Yeah.
Any pedals on the
What
table here that we didn't play? Because there's a lot of stuff we didn't play. Anything you guys...
and what should we do next in terms of the pedalboard build? Do you guys want to see like dynamic pedals like compressors and stuff? Do you want to see like modular stuff like choruses? Do you want to do like a delay and verb episode?
We'll have a soldering contest of who can solder the patch cables faster.
Probably you.
Me or you, and Manny's pinch hitting for me.
Manny is faster than both of us.
Yeah.
Modulation would be cool. Yeah, Derek, you know what we could do? We could just go through your Mobius and go through all the sounds.
Yeah, just be like, look at all the things
Yeah.
you can do that I won't be able to figure out.
Yeah. Modulation would be cool. Yeah, okay, cool. So we could do that, and then we could do like a delay and verb episode. And... Yeah. Sweet.
Anything on here, you guys, that you want to hear? Or are we getting to be about that time?
Turn on all the pedals at once.
Yeah, we know. Don't worry. I mean, now I don't want to...
Derek is going to do it.
But now I don't want to do it because everybody wants me to do it. And
You
I'm
just like breaking the rules.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it now because they expect me to.
That's okay. I've got a kill switch ready to go.
You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. KTR versus Klon. There we go. You want to go Klon versus Klon first? Go gold versus silver?
Let's do that.
All right.
I'll do gold. Oh, do we have enough for the adapters? Yeah.
I'll go see if I can find one.
No, it's okay. We can just go back to back on them. Get Derek to do it.
You want to do gold first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the thingy? Yeah, there you go.
Some of those?
No, I'll put
Go on,
them-
get after
put
it.
them- Put them here, though.
Well, you don't like them, Sammy?
No, I'm just not in the mood right now.
You're like, no, I'm just thoroughly disgusted by the fact that you've been eating those and touching your guitar. And then,
Yep.
all right, nothing else on. All right.
That sounds good, man. That sounds so good.
Like I would put this on my board, but it is way too
If it
expensive
wasn't
to put
what
on
it
your
is,
board.
yeah.
And it's like, I will say, out of all the Klon pedals, including the KTR, there is something about the original ones. I'm not saying they're worth what people are charging for them, and I did not pay what they are charging for them. Yeah, I will say
That sounds so good. Like,
There's,
compared to
like-
anything we've tried tonight,
there's an extra 5 to 10% in that is not in all of the clones.
yeah.
That more gain?
It still has that sound though, dude. Like, sounds
making a little noise, eh?
Sounds really good. Ah, I mean, it's old.
All right.
And then do the KTR after that.
Yeah. What are you guys drinking? I know there's more of you that have come and gone. So make a Kemper profile of just the Klon and bring a Kemper and only use it for that profile of the Klon with the rest of your profiles.
No.
No. I had a Kemper. It's cool. Too many options. This is already too many options. That's why I just want something that's dumbed down. That, yeah, sounds good.
Silver
All right.
Clown.
Silver Clone. How was that one set? What do you guys think?
Gold. Gold for me. That sounds really good though. Yeah, I think I like the gold personally. I think. But
This one, if you crank it though, like
that is definitely meaner. Yeah.
this is cooler if you crank it. I'll say that.
Yeah.
That one all around felt very nice. They're so heavy.
They are. I think I'm a fan of the gold out of everything we've tried. Like out of pretty much every pedal we've tried tonight, to be honest. This is the KTR.
KTR.
It definitely is good. It's close.
How's it going, Jason? Everybody go check out Jason's YouTube channel.
He's doing like a whole series on how the Rev does different sounds. It's
I could
really,
recommend
really
videos,
awesome.
but the last one I saw contained the word
Rush.
Rush or Alex Lifeson, so, you know, I'm going to have a tough time with that one. You know?
Yeah, that's the gold one for me for sure.
There. Yeah, as I play. Yeah, as I play Top of the World wrong.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I'm a gold Klon fan for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. I'm getting tired.
Your molds are hurting too, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah. Start to after a while. Gotta get new ones.
I know.
Getting new ones.
I'm getting new ones.
Yeah.
I just gotta,
Do it.
yeah, you know, go on the computer and
Design it. Do it.
place the order.
Nice. Yeah.
It's a tough thing to do.
It is.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah, I think a lot of people wanted to see modulation and delays and verbs, so we could probably do an episode just on that, like, and then midiing, or as Sean said,
Midiing.
what's a midi? But yeah,
I'd like to do an episode that I don't understand, and I've never really used a compressor. You know, we've talked about that a little bit.
Totally, yeah.
And I've got a couple of them because every now and then Sean sends me a message is like, "Hey, I got a bunch of pedals that I demoed, and I don't need all of them. Would you like to buy them?" And my answer is almost always, "Yes, I would," because I find cool things like that Schnobel tone and this Embers, which actually were two of my favorites, the
ones.
Manticore, which we didn't even play tonight, but this pedal is bitchin'.
yeah, totally.
That pedal is killer. Like, I think I'd put that up against this KTR.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, stuff like that. So, yeah.
But yeah, we'll definitely we'll keep the journey going. I think I've kind of decided on what I'm going to use, and we'll see what comes next, I guess. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Here it is. Here it is. The moment everyone's been waiting for.
It's been so long.
Oh, my ears are not conditioned.
Don't you dare, Manny. Don't you dare deprive these people of this beautiful music. Is that rated? Oh, yeah. Slow it. Let's see it. You couldn't even do it.
I don't even know what tuning it's in now. That's what it sounds like.
That's what the gate
Turn
on.
the gate off. It's not even doing anything anymore. Now I just hear the guitar in the microphone. It's amazing. Thanks, guys.
Hey, guys.
That was a fun episode. It's great to be back.
Yep.
And we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Is the effect only on the talkback? Can they hear it? Oh, they can hear it. Okay, good. Oh, yeah.
Holy jeez, they didn't end the broadcast yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go. It's in the corner.
Can they still see us?
End. I know broadcast is a big word, but end is 3 letters.
Oh, yeah.